Good evening and welcome to Music of the Masters, past and present. I'm Dr. Eric Foley and I will be your MC for tonight's concert. We are glad that you are able to join us for this evening, and we ask that you adhere to the concert etiquette as printed in your program so that all can enjoy this performance. Check that out there real quick. By the way, check your phone. I'll even check mine. How's that? I've got mine on. We are excited to welcome the Sterling College Symphonic Band coming to combine with the Prairie Winds of Barton Community College. Would you please help me welcome Sterling College and the director, Larry Brownlee. Tonight we will share music from some of the masters of composition for the concert band, and we will begin with one of the true greats. Vaughan-Williams wrote many pieces considered pillars of band literature. Flourish for Wind Band is one of those pieces. Written as an overture to the pageant Music and the People, performed at the Royal Albert Hall in 1939, the score was lost until it was rediscovered in 1971. Not available to American bands until it was published in 1972, this selection has since been considered one of the great works for band. Here's Flourish for Band. Born just 2 years after Vaughan-Williams and just 20 miles apart, Gustav Holst is our next master composer. Their careers mirrored each other's in many aspects. Both became known as orchestral composers before pioneering literature for concert bands. Holst was an English composer, arranger, and teacher born in 1874. He's best known for his orchestral suite, The Planets. In 1909, he wrote the first suite in E-flat for military band, followed shortly thereafter with the second suite in F for military band in 1911. These two works are considered cornerstone masterworks in the concert band repertoire. Prior to these compositions, band music consisted primarily of popular music and orchestral transcriptions. No serious music had yet been composed for the concert band. Holst's suites convinced many other prominent composers that serious music could be written specifically for band. Today we perform 3 movements from Holst's Second Suite in F for military band, a march, Song Without Words, and Fantasia on the Dargason. Frank DeKelly is one of the modern masters in our concert. He currently resides in Los Angeles, where he is Professor Emeritus of Composition at the University of Southern California. He has published 20 works for orchestra, 7 for choir, and over 50 for the concert band. He has received numerous national awards for composition, including the Distinguished Service Award to Music Medal. Earth Song was first written as a choral work before DeKelly adapted it for his composition for concert band. The text of the choral work will help you better understand the piece. Sing, be, live, see. This dark, stormy hour, the wind, it stirs. The scorched earth cries out in vain. O war and power, you blind and blur. The torn heart cries out in vain. But music and singing have been my refuge, and music and singing shall be my light. A light of song, shining strong. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Through darkness and pain and strife, I'll sing, I'll love, live, see. Sammy Nestico, born Samuel Luigi Mistico, was born on February 6, 1924, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. During his childhood, he Americanized his name and joined the Oliver High School Orchestra as a trombonist. He joined the military and began arranging for the U.S. Air Force Band and directed the group, Airmen of Note. He later directed the U.S. Marine Band and served under Presidents JFK and Lyndon Johnson. Best known for his arrangements for the Count Basie Orchestra, he also worked on 70 television programs, including MASH, Charlie's Angels, and even the movie The Color Purple. He published over 600 pieces for school groups and professional big bands, including the one we will play for you now. Here is Bustling, featuring Alice Flynn on trumpet. I Left My Heart in San Francisco is a popular song written in 1953 by George Corey and Doug Cross, but it's best known as the signature song of singer Tony Bennett. Bennett sang it for the first time in 1961 at the famous Venetian Room inside the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco. Today, a statue of Bennett stands outside the hotel, and the block has been renamed Tony Bennett Way. He was an icon as a jazz singer, winning 20 Grammys, a Lifetime Achievement Award, 2 Emmys, and sold over 50 million records. He continued to record and perform even after his Alzheimer's diagnosis and just passed away this July at the age of 96. In honor of Tony Bennett, the jazz band will perform his signature tune, I Left My Heart in San Francisco. 1945, David R. Holsinger has twice been the recipient of the prestigious Ostwald Composition Prize of the American Bandmaster Association. Many of Holsinger's more than 150 compositions for a concert band are characterized by unrelenting tempos and high emotional impact. In 2002, Sterling College conductor Larry Brownlee, then teaching at Sterling High School, contacted Holsinger and asked him to write a piece for the Sterling High School band based on the school's alma mater, which utilized the hymn tune, God the Omnipotent. Holsinger's composition, March on a Russian Hymn Song, became a part of his collection of hymn tunes and now is performed by bands across the country and overseas.
Thank you.
1932, Claude T. Smith worked as a band conductor, composer, and music educator. He received a Bachelor of Music Education degree from the University of Kansas and began to compose during his time at KU. During his career, he composed over 110 works for the concert band. Smith is well known for taking hymns and creating masterful pieces of music. Since its publication in 1974, this next work has become a staple of concert band literature. Our next selection, God of Our Fathers, is no exception. We invite you to sing the first verse of this great hymn with the band when indicated by Director Brownlee. You will find the words printed on the inside of your program. no Master's concert would be complete without the March King, John Philip Sousa. Born in Washington, D.C. in 1854, Sousa published his first march in 1873 at the age of 19. He went on to publish over 130 marches, including such well-known works as Semper Fidelis, Stars and Stripes Forever, and the Washington Post. Another of his famous marches, published in 1893, has been performed at 5 of the last 7 presidential inaugurations. Here is Sousa's The Liberty Bell. We thank you for coming and joining us this evening for Music of the Masters. We could not do this without our sound and light technicians, Leon and Jacob. We appreciate the continuous support of our administration. If you'd like to contribute to supporting these student musicians, please feel free to give a donation on the way out. Please help me once again thank the Symphonic Band from Sterling College for joining us today. Also, please take note of our upcoming events that you find there in your program, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you and good evening.